Tenerife Airport, look how quiet it is. Tenerife South, all the shops, everything is closed. I'm flying on EasyJet back to Manchester Airport and it's quiet. Only one set of toilets open here. Next to check-in is 47, 48 and everything else is closed. All the shops are closed, Burger King, everything is closed, so there's not that many people on the airport. It's only travellers that are going. It's 26 degrees. Everything is closed. People are wearing masks. And it's quiet. Just me on the airport now, waiting for my flight and check-in time. So just a lot of people ready to go. Waiting. There's my queue. EasyJet. Flying that way. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 flights going out today. Between 6:30 and 10:30. That's EasyJet, Ryanair. All the shops down here are closed. Let's find a toilet. See, the toilets are open. Charge my phone up too. Not that many flights. People waiting for the flights. Duty free is open, Tenerife South Airport. So this is duty free. Everything else is closed, but they've got one side of duty free open. Security check-in is going fine too. There's less security, not that many hand gels around. There's the EasyJet airline coming in from Manchester. That's what I'll be flying on. Flying to Manchester. EasyJet coming in now. This Ryanair landed about half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, and people are getting on here, go back to Manchester. There's Ryanair that's landed over there 10 minutes ago. There's the EasyJet. That's what I'll be flying back in. So flights are coming to Tenerife, people are coming to Tenerife, but not as many as before. There are still flights coming in. Tenerife is one of the safest places Only 100 people died here. They got it under control. That's EasyJet. You see passengers getting off there. Yeah, doing security. Boarding my airline now. EasyJet. We're climbing up now. 22B. Flying up to my aeroplane. Back to Manchester after 6 months. Quarantine in Tenerife.
Can I just move it or? Oh, it's fine, I just move it.
Two.
You have to say
Thank you. No social distancing, all the seats are full. So people are, airplanes are cheating. They're flying with full capacity. There's no gaps in seats, no nothing. Sat on the airplane. EasyJet. Down to Manchester. I haven't seen any gaps in seats. No social distancing too. The airplanes are full to the maximum. It's hot wearing a mask for 4 hours, 5 hours, well, you've got no choice.
In the cabin, our cabin manager at the front is David, assisting David at the front. We're joined by Mark. On the back we have Jamie and Erin, and they're going to take good care of your safety and your comfort on today's flight. That'll take me about 4 hours, 10 minutes, 11 seconds. I'll fly you back to Manchester today at an altitude of 38,000 feet. On reaching that level, I'll do what we call the technical sound, give the engine a bit of a spanking and get you back as quickly as we possibly can. We're just waiting for the last of our passengers to board the aircraft, and then once we do, we're going to have to make some calculations with regards to, we've got quite a lot of baggage. You've obviously bought quite a lot of stuff down here in the back of the aeroplane. We might need to move a few passengers forward. That will be decided by ourselves fairly shortly when we've done our calculus for our weight and balance, which is vital for our safety. So if we do need to move you, we'll tell you what roads we need to move to the front of the aeroplane. Obviously, you've got your masks on. It's nice to have you back in the sky with us again, so please do keep them on during the course of the flight. I'll be very grateful for that. I hope you had a pleasant time down here, and we'll get you back to the UK as quickly as we possibly can. So thank you for joining us, and thank you for choosing the flight today. I hope you enjoyed the flight.
To help us with weight and balance. As previously mentioned, it is important that you take your allocated seats for the duration of today's flight unless you have been moved by a member of cabin crew. On board this evening's flight, we do have a fantastic team. Assisting me at the front of the cabin is Mark, in the centre of the cabin is Erin, and towards the rear of the cabin is Jamie. The crew are here for your safety, but also for your comfort, so if there is anything you require, please don't hesitate to ask. We'd also like to extend a special welcome to any of our returning EasyJet Plus card holders. The cabin crew will now be taking you through the important safety features of our Airbus A320neo series aircraft. We do appreciate just 2 minutes of your full and undivided attention, as it is for your safety, but the safety of everybody else on board this evening's flight. Once this is complete, we do invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy your flight. We will now take you through the safety features of our Airbus A320neo. Please pay attention to the illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following.
It's my first time on EasyJet. I normally fly Jet 2 most of the time, 90%, and then Ryanair 10%. First time I've got EasyJet. Taxiing towards the runway now, just testing his air brakes. There's La Gomera. The airport is empty, not many flights going in or out.
Two
2020 has been very bad with COVID-19, affecting a lot of people, affecting flights especially. Flying to Manchester Airport from Tenerife South Airport. Flight should land at 12:45 AM UK time. This seat is empty. No one sat here, but one seat empty next to me. Turning towards the runway now. What a beautiful view, look at that. Here we go. 35, 45, 65, 85, 105, 120, into fourth gear. Full down throttle. 120, into fifth gear and up we go. Gears up. First wheel goes up. Both wheels are up. We are up in the sky now. Goodbye Tenerife. After 6 months. Spending 6 months in Tenerife. Under lockdown in my flat. Finally going back to the UK. Lovely 6 months I had. All by myself. Enjoyed myself, had a lot of time to think. El Teide. You can see El Teide behind there. That's a volcano, highest mountain in Europe, and volcano of Tenerife South. It's an active volcano, for those of you who didn't know that. Tenerife is all powered by solar and wind, so the green energy. Sometimes we get power cuts occasionally, for an hour, half an hour sometimes. Some faults can go to fix them quick. 2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again welcome on board this EasyJet flight to Manchester. Very shortly the cabin crew will be released to commence their in-flight duties. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on for your comfort and safety. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated and keep the aisles free at all times to allow other customers and crew to pass freely. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin, all are fitted with smoke detectors. Smoking is not permitted on board at any time, including e-cigarettes. When using the toilet facilities, please ensure that there are no more than 2 people queuing to avoid congestion in the galley and aisle areas. If you need to open and overhead lockers, please take care in case anything has moved and could fall out. As a result of the outbreak of COVID-19, the public health authorities recommend that everyone should ensure frequent hand washing with soap and water, to cover your nose and mouth when sneezing or coughing, and use a tissue or flexed elbow. Also to avoid touching your face. There are lots of guidance on the Public Health Authority websites which they encourage you to read. These include details on symptoms and actions to take upon reaching your destination. Links to these are available through easyjet.com. Face coverings are required to be worn on board at all times unless instructed by the crew. In the unlikely event of loss of cabin pressure, face masks can be removed. And face masks can be removed for eating and drinking while seated, but must be put back on immediately after you have finished. Please do not wipe down the tray table or your seating area. Specialist cleaning materials have been used for your protection against viruses. In case of spillage, please advise a member of cabin crew who can provide wipes. We'll shortly commence our bistro service from our reduced range on board. For today's meal deal, we offer you to choose a snack box, a drink and a snack for just £7. We have a range of soft drinks, fruits, wines and beers, and a variety of sweet and savoury snacks with something for everyone. We accept only card payments or debit card, including contactless and Apple Pay. Throughout the flight, we'll be passing through to collect any rubbish items you have. Please do not leave any items of rubbish in your seat pockets or seating area, and instead dispose of it when we complete the rubbish collections. If you need to dispose of a face mask, please advise the cabin crew, who will give you a bag to do this safely. Ask you now to sit back, relax and enjoy your flight. If there is anything you need during the flight, just